Easy Game family, how are you? It's been 3 months, 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 3 seconds since the last time I was on here. And that probably is not true, but hey, sound good. So, I'm better. My breathing is still what it is. It's not going to change. It is what it is, but we have to move on because this channel was made for the glory of God, and I just can't be the one to stop it and say, I ain't going to do that because of A, B, C, and D, and E, F, G, and even H, I, J, K, L, M, and O, and P, and can't do it. So we're going to talk a little bit about, first of all, thank you for those who continue to pray for me. Thank you for those who wish me a happy Mother's Day. And thank you for those who just encouraged me to come back and encourage somebody else. That's what we do. So that's what I'm going to do. And so we're going to get started. I was thinking about something. I was thinking that maybe we could talk about some of the people in the Bible, because that makes it easier to read. That's made it easier for me. When I first started reading the Bible, I read about the people, because no matter what somebody's talking about, they may mention Abraham, or they may mention Ezekiel, they may mention Joseph, they may mention Job, and you kind of want to know about the people that they're talking about. So I thought about, let's talk about the first one. It's going to be, I should have went by the alphabet, huh? Abraham. Yeah, I could have went, but you know what? I jumped to D for Daniel. We'll start over next time for Abraham. We'll talk about Abraham. Right now, we're going to talk about Daniel. But the story of Daniel. And Daniel, he has his own chapter, so you can go right there and start in Daniel 1 and read about him. But the main thing about Daniel, his story was he was thrown in the lion's den for praying. And God shut the lion's mouth, and so they didn't eat Daniel. And I often say that if that would have been me being thrown in the lion's den, I probably would have died, because they would have had to explain to God, I had to eat her because she kept screaming. I would have just kept screaming, being thrown in the lion's den. But Daniel had some serious faith. And his faith is what got him through. He continued to pray in the lion's den, and not even knowing that God had already shut the lion's mouth, so that that they would not eat him. So it's a good story. I enjoyed the story of Daniel, and I'm going to read to you what I wrote. I'm not going to be long, because I had something that I gotta tell you guys. It says, Daniel in the lion's den. When Daniel continued in his prayer habit, his enemies had the ammunition to denounce him to the king and force Darius to apply the penalty for disobedience. And he was disobedience against their law, because they said no praying. And Daniel refused to give up his prayer life. And so they threw him in the lion's den. And so many times that we should do the same thing. We should refuse to give up our prayer life and continue on no matter what somebody's calling. I'm not even going to get that call. No matter what, continue to pray in our circumstances, because we don't know what God has done on our behalf, because everyone has their lion's den. Nobody's without a lion's den. Somebody's going through something, and it may not be true lions, but it feels like it is true lions at you, and you cannot deal with it. But we have to continue to pray and hold on to our faith, and know that God's going to deliver you. We have to. I continue to pray even now with this situation with my breathing. I haven't stopped praying. I want to get back to where I was. Fatigue is real. COVID left me with, I call it COVID fatigue. And it left you feeling really tired, not want to do nothing. And so, but I'm going to go to Houston in a couple of days, and I didn't want to get on there. And my family, my Bible study family, didn't know I was going down there to get crazy with Berleezy on the video and do some videos, probably some scary videos with him. He liked to scare his mother, but I'm not afraid of scary. I keep telling that boy that I'm not afraid of no scary stuff, but let him try. Anyway, but I'll be leaving here in a couple of days and going down to see him. So I want to definitely let you know what was going on and let you know that I was okay. I'm feeling much better. I can't say 100%, but I'm feeling much better. I feel well enough to come back and speak to you. Don't be alarmed of my breathing. It is what it is. And this dog, now that I'm talking, he wants to bark. Ain't nothing but the devil. Now they both gonna start barking. I don't know how to edit, so if I did, I would edit them out. But anyway, don't worry about them. They have their own business going on. But I just want to let you know that I'm good, and I will continue to come back and encourage you, you know. So don't give up. Keep praying. God is good, and in spite of what we're going through, he's still good. I know a lot of us has lost loved ones. I saw it in the comments where people lost their fathers, their grandfathers, their moms to COVID, you know, and I'm praying for you that God will get you through this. It's not easy, losing a loved one, and especially to this pandemic. It's going to keep hearing over and over and over again, the COVID, and it's a reminder of how you lost your loved one. So continue prayer for those who have lost their loved ones in the Easy Gang Bible study. Okay, so I'll see you again in about a week when I go to Houston. And I love you and thank you so much. Bye-bye.